Hi everyone, it's Caleb back again with video 3 of the series, How We Are Made Up. In this video, I'm going to share some things about your brain. I'm not going to get all complicated here, even though when I say brain, the word complicated comes to mind. Actually, even the scientists don't understand that much about the brain. It's a bit of a mystery. For example, they think memory and information are stored inside the brain, when I know it's not. So, I'm going to share my perspective to help give you an idea of its overall job and how it works for you. Your brain is similar to a motherboard in a computer. A motherboard allows things to plug into it. Then, it runs that program. So put another way, our brains decode and organise the information coming into us. That information comes in from many places, and it can help us understand our world, both our earthly life and our spiritual life. To give you an example of something that relates to your human body, thus your earthly life, let's consider sight. I think of sight like a graphics card, and that it's plugged into our brain, our motherboard. Our brain then decodes that information in the program to make sense of what you are looking at. Now I want to share something that helps you understand your spiritual life, something beyond this body. And remember, you are not your body or your brain. They are just things you use in this world. In the brain is a special gland. It's called your pineal gland. I think of this gland like Bluetooth. Mum calls it the radio station to spirit. It helps us stay connected to our spiritual self beyond the body. Having this connection is awesome because you can always access your guidance to make sense of this earthly life while you're still in your body. This is fully functional inside me, and it's how I know the stuff I'm sharing. You see, there are things we learn, like at school, and then there is wisdom, which we already have and know. That comes via the pineal gland. All of us have had other lives on earth, and all of our wisdom and answers can be accessed when the pineal gland is attuned to your spirit. It's cool, don't you think? I remember many of my past lives. It can be fun to remember. Listening to solfeggio harmonics can help strengthen this connection to our pineal. It's really simple, since it's actually natural to be connected. I will share more about that soon. Mum wants all the parents to know this. Tap water has fluoride in it, and that calcifies the pineal gland and can block our connection to spirit. For this reason, we drink structured water, not tap or filtered water. Clean water is very important. If you are drinking tap water at the moment, make sure you put your love energy into it, and that can change its energy. So back to attuning your pineal, as well as making sure your brain works well for you. Really, it's just like a computer. Your brain works better when you keep all of the drivers up to date. Here's how I do this. With headphones on, I listen to something called solfeggio harmonics. I do this most days and for a minimum of 5 minutes, but it's normally more like 15. There are many different solfeggio frequencies and a lot of information and soundtracks on YouTube about this. There are also specific soundtracks just for the pineal gland too. You might want to check this out. I listen to whichever frequency resonates to me on the day. I always make sure it feels right for me, and I suggest you do the same. By the way, the reason it's best to listen with headphones on is because these soundtracks play different sounds to each ear. This makes both sides of our brain harmonize and connect. Many of us kids naturally have whole brain skills, so we see and know the whole picture. Although sometimes we don't know how, because we are using the pineal gland naturally. So, to summarize here, your brain is another great tool you use that decodes information from many sources. It doesn't just help run your body and help you to learn, it helps you keep connection to your spirit via the pineal gland. You can listen to solfeggio sound frequencies to update your brain computer. Our brains work much better when tuned up regularly. In the next video, I'm going to share some things about spirit, and this will be our last video in this 4-part series. Bye for now.